Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do a recapsy. Who wants to do it?
I think it should be Manny.
Okay, that's kind of weird. I didn't know
Whoa.
we just volunteer people like that.
We can do it together. You can start. Love though.
Well, if I remember correctly, like it actually started with us already at the festival. We appeared there. We learned that it was a story that Starpaws heard from his uncle or his uncle's book. Primarily the story was basically like getting in the water, right? But we haven't done that. But we've got some snacks, some drinks. There's a beautiful song, and then at a distance, all of a sudden, this guy said that that they're traitors, and he drank this red vial, turned feral, and attacked a guard. We protected guard. Well, not protected. We tried to. His nose is broken. We meet Tiny. Tiny is a druid, and helped us cure the guard's nose because we didn't really have a healer with us, which is so crazy. They take the body. We learn about Tiny, get a little backstory. He also has some history with the Circle. For the moment, we kind of like combine forces to figure out where the Circle is, what their plans are. We meet the captain. He's a dick. I hate him.
Super dick.
More than others. Others also hate him, but not as much as me. He pissed me off. We go to the morgue. We give the guards some snacks. They loved it. We find a note with SV, I believe. I don't have my I don't know where my freaking sheet is.
Did you say why you're at the morgue?
Well, to speak to the corpse.
Right.
To get some answers. The only thing we learned is the name. Again, I don't have my notes. Is it Valman?
Yes.
Valman,
yeah.
Yeah, Valman. So we kind of figured out that maybe that note was for us because it was a little bit too perfect timing that the note was just on the corpse, and we went to go meet this SV character, and I believe the session ended with us meeting him. I'm drawing a blank now.
Yeah, I think we like met him in an alleyway.
Yeah, we went. We walked.
Oh,
You went to the warehouse district, and he was there. He kind of was behind you guys, snuck up on you at the meeting point, and then made fun of you for not being sneaky, and then took you into this room.
Oh, yeah. And I was joking like I was going to be behind him, saying that I'm watching him watching us. I think, was there something revealed or no?
Not yet.
Not really, and if anything, I'd prefer it if we just kind of started over at the top of that, just because I think it'd flow better than trying to like pick up 5 words into a conversation. So,
And then China did reveal like the circle, which I didn't really think of, was like a druidic circle clan, like a circle of the. I know Tiny is Circle of the Spores. I'm assuming because he's fascinated about spores.
Nah, I'm Circle of the Moon, dog.
Oh, that's right, Salune. I apologize.
yeah,
You're also
so
a taller
Tiny,
Salune.
years ago in Idahar, his farm was ravaged by a group of blight druids that basically poisoned all of his crops, and so he's come to Malnova looking for retribution. And it's
They didn't just poison the crops; they soured the earth.
Yeah, there you go.
True.
And it's unclear,
and then
still at this point, if they're the same or not.
And Tiny does have a partner or a friend that's with him.
Peanut.
Yeah.
I love Peanut.
Oh,
and his good berries are peanuts, essentially.
And no one's met Peanut or even knows if he's real or not, huh?
I think that is so funny. Best character trope so. Oh my god, thus far. I can't even talk.
I don't know. I kind of like the fascination about the wheel. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I just haven't seen a wheel in a long time, so I can't bring it up. A long time.
Not anymore.
One
For me to
second.
be fascinated.
All the wheels you see are good to go.
Exactly. They're all being used like they should be.
They They aren't abandoned.
They're abandoned.
Anything else?
There was something.
Well-
There was an idea pitched also about after we speak to Home Dude or whatever that happens here. It may be going to the circle. There's a college of druids with different circles.
Yeah, there's a college of multiple different versions of magic,
I remember
multiple
who-
different schools of magic, and Druid is
That
one
was
of them.
Our pit talking to people.
Elves are
Yeah,
very close to nature, so it would make sense.
I think it'd be beneficial for us. Maybe this is a combo to expand upon in game, but I think it would behoove us to try to determine whether or not like the name of the like is this like evil druids? Is it a coincidence? You know, maybe someone knows something. I feel like the fact that they're called the circles and druids very specifically belong to circles, and we've now met
Now
a
we have-
druid that interacts with the circle. I don't know. It seems a little
And
too
the revelations were tiny too.
coincidental.
Yeah, a little too on the nose.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm just gonna give props to Manny for that excellent recap. That was like spot on.
Yes. So
Aw.
so good.
Very good.
Ah,
Cool. All right. Well, to reset the scene, you've walked into this small room. It's dimly lit by the fire and a candle on the table. You can tell this looks like a little offshoot of the storage, like maybe like the warehouse that's built into. There are some crates and stuff in the corner. They look very old, like they haven't been touched in a while. You can see a makeshift bed, a little end table. And then you got this very plain, basic table and chairs sitting kind of where you're like kind of near the fireplace. And as you guys walk in, Tiny sits down at the table. Kieran's with him. I remember Pip, you said you were standing near the door, and Ba, you were trying to be as cool as Sereth. So you're kind of positioned in ways that I think would make sense with that. And he stokes the fire and starts a conversation with you guys, explaining who he is. And we'll just kind of start from there.
The whole time he's talking, I'm using my ear for deceit to make sure he's not lying to us.
Okay. So he kind of addresses to the party and he goes, my name is Sereth Vaughn. I'm a part of the Sigils Watch. We are a spy network across Malnova, and we look into matters such as the Circle all around Malnova. There are other things such as, necromancers trying to raise the dead or other giant issues like that. And basically the Sigils Watch is a spy network that's trying to... I kind of just lost the voice there, but whatever. There's a spy network that's... I realize I have to talk a lot with them, so it's like, eh.
No, I didn't even notice. That's what you said. So I was thinking that. It just made me laugh.
But the Sigils Watch is a spy network, and we don't really employ enough people to take care of a lot of these things ourselves. So what we do is we typically would conscript out this to other people. But the Circle's influence has grown so much that I can't just pay mercenaries anymore to do the work that we need to do. They get swayed by the Circle to join their cause, or they want more money than we want to pay them for their services. So I've tasked my network to try to find a group of adventurers, and we've tagged several that would potentially be of help in this matter. One of my spies had reported back to me about this, what happened in Venile, I think. So I've been kind of following your group along, not super closely, but just keeping tabs on you as well as some other groups. And then you ended up here, right where I'm at. So it seems a natural fit, and I need help. And he kind of just looks out to the group of you.
Does he seem like he's lying at any point?
No, he does not.
I just give like the group a good nod of like he's clean.
How'd you know that we'd find that note?
Well, I placed it there specifically knowing that you were heading there. I've been trailing you since you've been in Syophelia.
If you were trailing us, how did you get there before us?
Well, you
I
didn't
want
make it.
to look at Hans.
You didn't make it secret that you were trying to go to a morgue to investigate the body. Whenever you talked to multiple people about going to the morgue to investigate the body.
And to be fair, it did take us a while to get to the morgue. We had no direction.
So, you are
Hans
well
still doesn't
aware.
understand because, like, in his mind, he's like, this guy is constantly behind us, but then he beat us. It's just- I do a nod, but I'm still
Bob
confused.
gave me the nod, right? I feel good about it.
So,
Is
you
there
are
right
well
on?
aware of the atrocities that the Circle is committing.
The Circle has committed many, I would say, more minor crimes in this area, but they have been escalating a lot recently. The one at the festival was pretty mild considering, but they have a lot more planned, and their network is very deeply ingrained in the political structure of Syophelia.
What do you understand of their intentions? What are their motivations?
From what my network and I have gathered, they're unhappy with this integration of cultures across Malnova. Longrest is no longer a city of the elves. It's a city of elves, dwarves, halflings, tieflings, warforged. Same thing goes for every major city across Malnova. Von Rieg now has a lizard folk as their high judge and a Fearbold clan. These Circle operatives, this rebellion of sorts, has been gathering resources because they're trying to fight against this. They don't like where the world is, and they want to restore it back to what it once was.
Does your organization understand by what means? Are they committed to committing acts of terror until they get what they want?
I'm unsure exactly where they're headed with this, but I do know that they've been gathering a lot of resources. Most of what the things they've been committing, most of the crimes they've been committing has been raiding caravans, taking supplies. We don't know exactly where they're taking it, but it seems like they're gathering forces and supplies to maybe fund this war of sorts.
An uprising.
The Circle I know is from Raptua, and why would they care about Malnova? And who lives what in city?
You know of the Circle?
I chased them from Idahar. They burned my crops, soured the land.
You can kind of see him
doesn't
contemplate
necessarily
this.
connect.
You can kind of see him contemplate this for a while, and he doesn't like write it off necessarily, but he's like, maybe he's more like, I didn't understand that they were going that far, but Idahar just seems out of their scope. I don't understand why they would be there.
And the goals seem different. You're stating, SV, that they are trying to accumulate resources. But Tiny, his crops were burnt, destroyed, not collected.
It sounds like two separate motivations.
I agree.
We can't rule out the possibility that they are one and the same. But for now, I'm operating under the idea that we need to focus on Syophelia. And since you're here, I would like to know if I could pay for your help.
And I want to give you a salute and say, no payment will be necessary. This is for the good of the law.
No, not exactly. We are adventurers.
Yes, we would require some kind of compensation.
Our organization has very deep pockets. For what we lack in manpower, we have many other resources available at our disposal.
Have you been able to determine from your intel who is leading this organization? You say that they are based here in Syophelia, but do we know by whom?
Are they druids?
Yeah, and do you know if they're about the other guys that like ran away from the berserk dude?
Are you talking about in Venile?
No, of the in the
Oh,
festival.
that's
Oh,
There's the dude that went
yes,
crazy,
yeah.
and then the
More
goons
than
that were.
likely, those were fellow operatives of whoever was with that man. As far as leadership, we're not entirely sure who is in charge, who's leading this, but we do have intel on multiple people of interest within Cyophelia. And as it would happen with the Gladefire Festival being here, a public gala is held every year at Lady Vetramore's estate, where nobles and merchants and people with lots of money basically go, and it's more of a fundraiser type thing. But we have reason to believe that there are multiple of these. I don't know if they're operatives or soon to be operatives, or if they're just working with the circle or what, but we have multiple people of interest that will be there. I have a list of 3 names that will be at this gala, and I would like for you guys to go infiltrate this gala however means necessary. And I kind of look over at Pip, and I'm like, I'm not sure if you could pass as a noble. And I kind of look at Tiny the same way. I'm not sure if you could pass as nobles, but they're always looking for security detail because it pays good. So if you could maybe get hired on into the gala tomorrow night, and then the rest of you could attend as nobles if you'd like, and try to maybe converse with some of the people there and find information out on what's going on.
Well, we are in excellent luck. We are actually already traveling with a nobleman, of whom I am contracted to protect. No lying necessary.
I put my arm on Kieran's shoulder, and I just like give a smile. Yeah, I think we got this covered. And I just like look at
Pip
Kieran
says
to
that
see,
he's
see if he
hired
like
to protect.
guess what we're.
Yeah, Kieran is like somewhat shocked, and then like tries not to be shocked looking, and goes back to normal straight face.
We're gonna need some noble-looking clothes. I don't think what we're wearing to the festival is gonna cut it.
And alternate identities.
Sareth passes over. He has a note that's on his desk. He kind of just pushes it over to you and says, "This is the 3 lists of suspects. The list of 3 suspects that we have on file. There are more that will be there, but these are 3 that we have been tracking some of their activity recently and think that they may be involved." One of my spies told me that they might be having a private party after this gala with whoever's leading or whoever's investing or trying to get people to join this circle. And I would think that it would behoove you to get the information from these people without being caught and trying to infiltrate whatever this party is.
After hours.
Yeah, nobles like to keep it going. Well, I've read the list, and I handed it off. Make sure everybody else has read it. I hold my tongue about that first one. Yeah, we'll definitely look into that.
I have a moral question.
Oh, yeah, right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
It is not uncommon for noblemen and other men of wealth to participate in illicit materials and paraphernalia during these types of parties. Are we legally allowed to also participate in this kind of drugs to fit in well with the partygoers?
Let me be clear about one thing with the Sigil's Watch. We are not above the law, but we are also not the law. Whatever means necessary you need to obtain information or subdue somebody, as long as it's to further our mission along, we are okay with it. But if you need to bring legal ramifications towards these people, you need to make sure that you have evidence to support your claims and turn them into the watch. We would not be imprisoning anyone with the Sigil's watch. You would take them to the town guards.
After a couple seconds of staring at you, I would say, database updated.
BFB, can you
Oh,
even
that makes sense.
field
I like
drugs?
That was a sly question, and it was not meant for me, as I cannot ingest drugs. But you, it sounds like, are legally allowed to.
That's what I heard.
I'll partake as long as I feel like it's necessary, but probably not.
Speaking of drugs, Peanut wants to know what you can tell us about Bloodroot, and then I pull out the vial and toss it to him.
Speaking of drugs.
A blood vial? Or you threw over the vial?
The root of Bloodroot, I believe it's called.
Oh, okay. He grabs the vial and walks over to the fire to get like better lighting on it, and kind of stares at it for almost a full minute, which, since you're kind of just sitting here in the quiet with the fire crackling, it feels like an eternity, right? And he's like, yes, I've been seeing more of this lately, but I'm not quite sure the connection. It seems whoever these circle operatives are have been handing out these drugs to some of their grunts. It makes them manic and incredibly strong. I'm not really sure what this has to do with what they're trying to do here at the circle, but keep an eye out.
If you can find out where they're getting it, it'll be a clue as to where they're headquartered.
And he kind of gives a nod, and he's like, I'll make sure to contact my spy network and see if maybe they can be looking into this while you're at the gala, or tomorrow, and then while you're at the gala.
And I look over at Pip. How are we going to find a job?
Well, conveniently, I am a paid protector module. Unfortunately, my contract is already signed. We will have to be inventive, perhaps adorn creative costumes in a way that our identity is still concealed, but we're still allowed to attend the gala.
Oh, and that does remind me. He pulls out he has like a pendant around his neck, and he pulls it out, and it has the symbol of the Sigil's watch on it. And he kind of clunks that down on the table. He's like, it's come to my obvious attention that you guys are not very sneaky, let me say.
How dare you?
As I said, the Sigil's watch has multiple resources available at our disposal, and this pendant is one of those. This is a very powerful artifact, but be known that it is bound to me, and you cannot take it. If you do, it will come back to my person. But what this does do for you is it allows you to enter reading off stats moment. Whoever's wearing it gets advantage on dexterity stealth checks. Once per long rest, you can cast Pass Without a Trace with that.
Yep.
And it is detectable by a detect magic spell. But yeah, that's basically, it allows you to do Pass Without a Trace, and whoever's wearing it gets advantage on on the stealth checks.
Neat.
So
I apologize. I have one last question for you before we depart. Weekly, I conference with the dwarven clans of Von Rieg, as I am their property, and I update them on my mission status. Am I to understand that this conversation, yourself and this organization, should not be part of that briefing?
I would very much prefer that, yes.
Very thoughtful, Pip.
Are you allowed to lie?
I want to give you a long... I mean, I guess I'm a robot, so it's kind of hard to convey expression. But if you could read my facial expression, it'd actually be like kind of a hard look. And without looking at you, Tiny, I would say, no. But I can choose not to indulge.
Lying by omission. I like it.
The Sigils Watch has done work with multiple organizations in the past that are within these cities, but we do operate in secrecy, and if any of the Circle operatives may potentially be infiltrating who you talk to at Von Rieg, that obviously would be an issue.
Understood. Our mission is clear.
And then
I agree.
that coin that's on the table, he picks it up and kind of flicks it over to you, Franz, and says, this is my way of contacting you if we should speak again. This coin will light up, and if it does, then we would meet in the same spot. Once
I examine it
once
just a
you have
little bit.
information about what's happening in Syophelia, then we need to speak again.
So it's only in one way. You can only contact us. We can't contact you.
Yes, but I will contact you tomorrow whenever I know you've done what you've done.
I look behind me because he's always following us, but somehow not behind us, but ahead of us. So I just look behind me for a second, thinking like, there's two of them, and I put it in my pocket.
Two of what?
Two of him, two of him, because he's behind us and ahead of us.
Oh. That's your rationalization of what happened?
Yeah, he's a twin or something. It's like a prestige moment.
Well, he just gave you a freaking powerful artifact of sneaking around, so.
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna wear it?
Guess
One of
it's
you two.
dependent on whatever we decide is going to happen soon.
I have an idea about that. And I kind of awkwardly look at SV, but perhaps we should leave first. Or can we stay here? Where should we go next? Where will you have us go?
5 questions.
Where are we going?
Good thing you didn't
As far as I'm
talk to the dead,
concerned, I
because
just
they're all
need you at
gone.
As far as I'm concerned, I just need you at the gala tomorrow. If you would like to spend time here to speak in secrecy, you can, but I'm not going to leave. This is kind of where I'm staying right now.
I see.
Let's go to that side of this house. I gotta walk to the
When
window.
you say that,
He says,
And then
But-
I make sure everyone's backs are turned from him. And we're
he
all in,
sits
like,
down at
a-
the table and starts drinking some tea out of his cup at the table.
I was going to say, it'd be funny if he's like, you could leave or you could stay, and then he goes lay down in his bed right here.
So
Some Skyrim shit.
I turned down my volume nod, so hopefully so that SV can't hear, even though he's kind of on our side, but I don't know why. So, I have been contemplating what our plan might be, and I have thought of one possible avenue that we might pursue, but please, suggest any ideas that you might have as well. I only came to this plan so quickly because it reminded me of the plan that we used earlier when attempting to access the morgue. We could rally all of us around Kieran and pretend that he is a much bigger noble than he actually is. That way, we could all pretend to be a member of his court, a bodyguard, his shaman, his whatevers, everything. Because he's that important of a person, but it relies on Kieran being able to lie at every possible turn.
That's not a problem. Yeah. You won't be lying though, right? Is that what I'm to understand?
I am still your
You will?
bodyguard, regardless.
So, would you kindly tell me who your contractor was? Who paid for this? This is news to me. I knew you were protecting somebody, but I don't remember you exactly telling me who.
That is correct. You do not remember because I never told you. And I cannot tell you.
That's what I'm
Because-
telling you, Phil.
My contractor has requested that their identity remain private. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have talks
Okay,
about this.
anyway,
I'm not gonna let this distract
can
from
you
what we
can you
gotta
do that? Like, can
But
you
we're gonna have
channel
talks about this.
your inner Thalorian and get us in there? Because you got a good, entourage with you. I'm obviously
Yeah,
the
I mean,
bodyguard, and then Franz
we
can
can
be your
definitely,
knight.
we can definitely do it. I mean,
And Tiny can be your elephant healer or your elephant pet. I don't.
you could.
A
I
How
mean, he has,
shopping,
dare you?
a fortune
Just,
reader.
just to
Crazy.
clarify, just because I know I spoke a lot, the gala is an open event for nobles and merchants, and it's like anyone can walk in. That's why they do it during this weekend specifically, basically.
yeah, PFP is just your, mechanical guard.
Yes.
You made it sound
I
like we all had to be nobles.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
we don't. This way we don't have to.
Tiny,
be
how
noble.
about
It's
this?
just Kieran.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
No.
No, I'm just saying like this way. Kieran's the only noble, and we're just protecting him.
Tynostic
Well,
Beast could easily be a noble. He is an emissary, a wise man
that's
from
right.
a faraway land,
You read my
shrouded
mind,
in
Pip?
mystery.
I mean, technically that's true.
Yeah.
But just
You know-
forget any ties you have to agriculture or the land. You are now nobility.
Yeah, I look at Tiny and I just start imagining him in like noble clothing, and I'm like, that moonstone on your head. That could work too. That could totally work.
And then I would just look down at my shabby overalls and cloak and stuff, and I'm like, well, where are we going to get new clothes at this hour?
Shopping!
Yeah, till tomorrow night.
Montage.
Yeah, we need a shopping montage.
Tomorrow evening.
Get in, bitch.
Actually, a little early.
Now we will have to think of
As
something
V
for
said, he had a
Franz.
ton of resources.
What was that other night guy's name? Started with the V.
A bee?
V.
Valerian?
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
on the list. That's on the list he gives.
yeah,
Oh,
that
is
was the name that the dead guy gave. That was his connection.
Oh.
There's two
Oh,
V's
he's-
on this list, Valessa and Valman.
No, he
Yeah,
said
Valman's the one that we got from the dead guy.
He said the actual word Val flag.
Oh.
That was his count. So for sure, number one.
So what's our
interest.
plan? Are we going to just kidnap this guy?
I think the idea is to talk these people up, learn as much as we can.
But, I
I
mean,
agree.
Valman
I
should
think-
definitely be a special person of interest, right?
The gala can be reserved just for talking, no action. And then we can make any
Just
kind of
intel.
actions that we need at the after party. Hopefully by then,
Right.
people will be
Pip
inebriated.
is on it. Pip is on it. The most important thing is to get either invited or find out the location of the after party.
Yes.
While,
I think that
while
our-
learning anything else we can. But that's the number one goal for sure.
Yes. I think that for those of us that we wish to cloak under the guise of nobility, that you make such a loud and raucous appearance that the other guests of this gala will have no choice but to invite you because you are the life of the party.
Oh, I'm a good
That's
time.
not-
Agreed.
That can be hard to do sometimes, depending on the crowd. Well, I mean, yeah, okay.
Can I bring my
We'll have-
banjo?
Go too far, Tiny, right?
Could you bring
You know?
Peanut? I think if you could bring Peanut.
Oh,
would
Peanut's
make
going to
it-
be there.
Okay.
I think that we need to focus some attention to the identity and profession of Franz.
Oh,
Franz can just be like the knight protector. Franz, are you wearing armor? I can't really tell.
Yeah,
Okay. A knight.
I don't really care for too much attention, to be honest.
Silent and strong. We will need to get you in a bath, though. You are very dirty.
this is true.
I have the most blank face ever.
I will bathe you.
Okay.
Rob, it's fine. People bathe people. It's fine. A robot can bathe people, or people can bathe people. You've never had servants.
No. I usually just walk into a pond every couple of weeks.
Oh,
That will not. That will not
Oh,
do
wait.
here.
Kieran, I thought you wanted to go swim the river or swim the lake or whatever at the festival.
Yeah, that'd be my monthly shower.
You will need a good scrubbing.
Like you talking about a 2-for-1 here? Is that what you're trying
So
to get
tonight, is that what
Yeah,
we're doing?
at? Oh, it's tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night. So
That's why we got to bathe
to.
tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
we
what I'm saying.
bathe,
Yeah.
get some a little bit of adornments for people, get their look a little bit more up to snuff, and then gallop.
Sounds like a partial plan.
What part of the plan is lacking to you, Franz?
I have just learned that it's always best to partial plan because nothing never really goes according to plan.
You are an improviser. You are quick on your mind.
Peanut says the plans do tend to fall apart when you lean on them.
Agreed. I just give a nod.
Maybe perhaps we have a signal that indicates we should abandon the plan and improvise.
Yeah, we don't really have any methods of
This is
communicating.
Franz's strength. As he had previously communicated mere moments ago, one of his greatest skills is to improvise.
Oh, okay. Hey, so but plans are fun because I just thought of this. Since Tiny is an ambassador, Franz can be his hired man for protection that I helped him hire. Because of course, someone of his regalness needs his own protection, his own.
No,
man.
I think Franz should be your protector and PIP should be.
But I already have to.
No, just switch because I think it would make more sense if you gave the giant robot to the.
Oh yeah, because it
Your
is more of
guest.
a hired thing.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it could be the nobles will eat it up. Oh yeah, this is the new thing. This is what we do.
Yeah.
We hire robots for this.
That's going to
Okay.
make Pipla have to lie.
Yeah, are y'all too?
No.
I will
PIP.
have to
This is what's gonna
conversate
happen, Will.
eloquently to not lie, but also stick to the plan.
But remember, at the gala, it's more of these nobles. They're going to be interested in you. You're going to make yourself interested. They're going to want to talk to you. You can let them talk, right? Fill
Hopefully
them
they will
out.
want to talk with you and Tenostocles, the nobles. I will try to fade into the background like a piece of machinery.
Good plan.
What if someone recognizes me?
Time.
That is what the new outfits are for.
All right.
I love the image. I love the imagery of like a wooden house with wooden furniture, and then Pip is quote unquote blending into the background as a warforged. It's like, I will blend in. As the only mechanical device in this building.
Big button in his chest. Glowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a shower.
Good. Yeah. Well, I guess we're not gonna sleep here, right? Like, what do we do?
Sarah says out loud to the group of you, "No, you're not sleeping here."
SV, we would like to announce us leaving.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Fare you well.
And as
go
you
to
walk
shake
out
his
the door,
hand.
you hear like 10 locks.
Chink, 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 chink,
Excite,
chink.
slash.
Yeah.
That's
Very
funny.
secure.
Okay.
And it's nighttime.
Yeah. So yeah. Hold on. Wait.
How late at night?
It's like late as fuck. I mean, maybe like 1
Okay.
a.m.
Well,
Is the festival still going on?
No, didn't you guys stay to the end of the festival or?
I thought we left early to go to the morgue, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I thought that's what we had to do.
All right, it's 2 a.m. The festival's over. There's people cleaning up and shit, and a bunch of super drunk people are stumbling to the inns nearby, or to wherever the residential area would be.
You
Bath
guys
time?
staying somewhere?
Yeah, we have some rooms.
I've been sleeping out in the woods.
Woods are nice.
Are you guys gonna go
Especially
try to
under a
find
full
an
moon.
inn, or like what do you?
Right, Tiny?
We gonna take that
I mean,
bath y'all promised me?
I'm down to go to sleep and let's do some shopping in the morning. Get a good brunch.
We can also have your bath in the morning.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Wake up, baths, shop, food, shopping.
Okay.
Alright, let's get
yeah,
some sleep.
I think we want to go get our room.
Okay, so you follow large groups of people as they're kind of making their way towards some inns, and there's several right here and in the front. Like you make your way back towards the front of the city, and there's several inns up here. You walk up to one and it has multiple ethereal, like lit up flowers in a flower bed up front, and it says in a sign up above, it says the Starlit Grove. And you kind
Yeah,
of
sounds nice.
stumble into the inn where a bunch of people are, and there's definitely still a party going on in there. They're basically having an after party in the tavern.
Hell yeah. Well, are you guys sure you want to sleep, or we don't have to be at the gala until later tomorrow? And I like look to see if there's any of like the same festival foods in like the tavern.
It's just normal tavern fare.
Damn it.
I think I'll call it a night. But y'all,
I'll
you're
find
on
for-
that.
Now, if you're turning in, I guess it's probably better. I should too.
I'm sleepy.
I guess I'll go, Tarun. I don't sleep. But-
Sleepy elephants.
I'll just sit in a room for a bit.
Do you still need to rest?
Let me see what my character sheet says. I have like some weird thing.
I think you have to like shut down for
Yeah,
4
maybe,
hours
like-
or something.
Power down. I have to be. I have to spend at least 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state. So I'm just gonna sit
Yeah.
down.
So imagine it's like Bender where his little eye slit closes. That's his sleeping.
I like when Bender doesn't drink, he gets drunk.
Bender, you're stone cold sober.
In the rest beard.
Yeah. So good.
I like to think like I get a room, but I don't sleep in the bed because like a bed is too comfortable and I'm not really used to comfort. So
that's
I
good.
just sleep on the floor.
Because
in a room.
I take up 2 beds. I have to like push them together.
Perfect. Let's get a double room, and you
Hell
can
yeah.
just fucking have my room, my bed.
Oh yeah.
You're all cramped in one room because it's really busy. So basically,
Oh, okay.
everyone's just kind of staying
Perfect.
in their groups. So. All right. Well, you guys go to sleep. You wake up. It's a new day in Syphelia. What do you do?
Bath time.
That time.
Yes, bath time.
Are you like just taking baths? Like, I don't know where the hell they
I'm-
take baths back then.
I imagine
thought we were
like,
going
in
to
the
the-
river.
I thought we were going to the river.
Or
A
the
good
lake
a
or
good
whatever.
inn does have hot baths. More fancier.
Emphasis on the good.
Because they're
You're
bringing
gonna
out
ask the innkeeper or anything about it?
Yeah, I want to ask the innkeeper.
Okay.
I stomp on up. Hail and well met. I am wishing to bathe my friends here. Where could I go to do so?
He's like, what the fuck? Well, we don't really have any baths here, but you can go down to the Whispering Water Spa, and they can take care of you there.
Ooh,
That sounds lovely.
I hear that and I like poke in and actually enter into the conversation like I usually don't. And would they perchance have a good brunch there?
At the spa, no, it's just for the
Ah.
spa treatment, but you can get food elsewhere.
Best brunch in the town. Where's it at?
Typing into ChatGPT.
The best brunch restaurant.
Damn those blue peas, those cherry blues. Click, click, clack, 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 clack,
Yeah,
click.
exactly. I really prefer. I like the honey thistle. I think they got really good eggs Benedict over there. Badass.
Ooh.
It's been there for many years.
I'm surprised he's not
Hundreds.
suggesting his own place.
No, the food here
knows?
sucks.
That's how
I'm
we know
sorry.
we can trust it.
We actually
sorry,
only do
the health
lunch and dinner.
inspection.
We don't do breakfast here.
Wait.
Well,
roll
we do
on.
have a continental breakfast, and he points over, and there's like a couple of like dried pastries on a table next to some coffee.
Hmm.
I already have a couple in my hand, but no one knows.
I think we'll be partaking in your suggestions. Thank you. And I leave.
Fare you well.
Yeah, I tip him a little.
Thank you,
covered.
sir.
Hmm.
Okay.
Puts it into a jar and
Perhaps-
is full of a shitload of money. He's like, God, I love the Glade Fire Festival.
Perhaps we. Well, I'm admittedly biased in this aspect. How hungry are you?
It's like,
Starving.
I can wait till after bathing, but if y'all want to eat first.
Hans, do you prefer to be bathed on a full or empty stomach?
I don't have a preference. I haven't really. That's never been a deciding factor if I shower or not.
Oh, Franz.
I mean, if Kieran are you hungry? You said.
Hungry.
I mean, if Kieran's hungry, I mean, I think we should feed him.
No, I was saying I could wait, but Tiny.
Oh no, he's the big noble.
No, Tiny, are you
That's-
always hungry? I mean, you have to eat a lot, right?
I mean,
Brunch is usually small, but we can get you extra brunch.
I can wait. Peanut is
how
really
late? How
hungry,
late
though.
did you guys wake up?
I mean, I don't know if anybody else wakes up.
I only need
early.
4 hours of sleep, or 4 hours of meditation.
I would have woke up at 8:30.
Well, at this point, it's just regular breakfast. It's not even brunch.
I mean, we went to bed at what, 2? I need the full 8 hours, so that's what, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2.
All right, there you go. That's brunch.
Closer to 10.
Okay, let's we can go get some brunch and then we'll go to the baths.
I mean, really, brunch is just give me champagne with my breakfast food. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's my main deal.
because showering for me is like in a body of water. I'm like, well, we have to make sure we wait 30 minutes because I'll cramp up.
The innkeeper gave you directions whenever he told you about the what did I call it? The honey thistle? I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
But as you're walking towards that direction, you walk past a couple others, Oak and Oats, sorry, and the
Ooh,
Gilded
that place looks
Scone.
good. Ooh, that place looks good.
They got little bistro tables outside. They're very fancy, elven-looking, nice bistro tables, and there's multiple people outside, all kind of drinking coffee and eating breakfast food.
I mean, it all just looks good.
I have no opinion or input.
It was your idea.
You're missing out. Bistro tables like this.
Then can we stop here?
Stop at the first one you see.
That's what I'm requesting, just because I want to move on with the day. I don't care about
Yeah,
eating.
yeah.
Yeah, boom, boom.
Not
boom.
David. Pip doesn't care.
No, I get it. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
stop in front of Oak
big.
and Oat. That's the first. That's on your side of the road already. That's the one that's just the first one that's on the way, basically, to where you were going.
Works for me.
Yeah, load up on some food.
Do they have seating that can accommodate an elephant?
No. They don't. They're not used to having elephant or warforged visitors here, but they do take a couple of the chairs that don't have armrests and push those together to try to see if they can hold you. And get a
And then,
table
like,
together for you guys.
I'll use my druidic crafting to like reinforce the legs with like strong roots that grow and wrap around them to like make sure they don't break on me.
The waitress that was a little stressed about like this whole situation, like worried about all that, she looks visibly relaxed whenever you do that. It says thank you.
Oh yeah.
And then I tip my straw hat. Of course, man.
All right. Well, I don't know if you guys wanted to role play out eating food or not.
Oh,
but
I think we're good.
I'll do a role play.
you
David.
Please.
So you guys eat a nice brunch that has some good elven champagne for you.
Oh yeah.
They have some good elven champagne for you, and yeah, so you're all nice and full and heading your way down towards the spa.
Ready for Pip to give us a bath.
It's bath time. And I guess is like when we walk into the spa, is it like a bathhouse? Like, can we just like go in, or do we need to like purchase like a room or?
Yeah, there's a front counter for sure, and the lady behind there is asking you like, "What are you in for? What do you like? What kind of treatment do you want?" And she gives you a little placard, and it has like, you can get like the mud bath, you can get like where they put the cucumbers on your eyes, massages, all that kind of shit. They have like just like a warm, like hot bath. Basically, you can just go sit in like a drawn bath.
No treatment will be necessary. I simply need a tub, water, soap, and an area to bathe my friends.
Hold on, Pip. Mud bath sounds pretty good though.
Yeah, Pip. I think what we could do is you could observe how this bath situation works and put it in your calculations.
I mean, the
professionals.
The bath will literally only take a minute. I just need to get wet. That's it.
Oh no, we request. We think it's better for you if you take a full 30-minute bath to really experience all the minerals in the water, and it really like helps calm you down and relax you. And it's a full treatment.
I would like to turn undressed.
I want to turn to Franz, while Tanausic is getting undressed, and say kind of sternly, "I hear that nobles enjoy taking long, deep baths."
Are you getting undressed in the front room?
Yep.
I'm here.
I'm ready. My tail's wagging.
Lady is now freaking out. No. You pay for the services, you go to the bath. You pay for the services, you go to the bath.
Oh. My ears droop.
Gosh.
Gosh. Put your clothes back on, please.
I button up my overalls again.
Excellent.
Hey, this is a spa. It's 25 gold pieces each for each of you. It's taking a bath.
Okay, but we're going to pay for Pip.
I will stay sitting at the front.
And I point, no, he's not taking it.
You can enjoy our complimentary lemon water, Pip.
May I converse with you instead? Because I do not want your lemon water.
He doesn't have a taste module.
She doesn't even respond. She does not look thrilled about the idea.
Is there like seating at the front? I just want to go and find like a chair in the front office and try to sit down.
Yeah, there's a couple of very cushy, comfortable chairs that you would appreciate if you weren't a robot.
Yeah, I sit down and I kind of wave to the group. Please enjoy your baths.
Oh, I will.
Yep, learn some things if you need to. Have fun.
And the lady up front calls one of the employees to come up and basically grab you guys, take you back to the bathroom, and it's one giant bath that you would all share. It's not like everyone gets their own personal bath. There's various different perfumed soaps and whatever scrubbing apparatuses, I guess. And the water has been filled. There's a very large tub. It's almost like a hot tub, right? It's like a huge tub, but a lot bigger, and you can see the steam coming out of the water. And the sunlight is coming in perfectly through stained glass, kind of into the room that you're sitting in. Very beautiful.
I have the visual of Spirited Away, the spirit who is extremely dirty, and he goes into the bathhouse. I don't know if y'all seen. I'm sure somebody else seen Spirited Away. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I feel like I'm pretty dirty. So I have like the visual of just like the water visibly getting dirty as I like soak in there. unfortunately.
But as you do notice, so a lot of your filth floats out into the water.
Yeah.
But after a few minutes, you notice it start disappearing, maybe magically.
Oh.
They have spells that remove filth. That's a cantrip, so they can figure that out.
Yeah, I am a little embarrassed in a way, just because since I am fully undressed, whoever's in front of me, I guess it'd only be tiny, really. I just have more visible scars just all over my body from, slashes, from brute hits, just different types and from different times. So they've all kind of faded differently. But I'm just enjoying my first actual bath.
Your first, even when you were a kid, you didn't
I am
take
too, but I'm like all the way across.
You don't know my history.
Franz.
Right.
I don't want to be
Was that
around Franz's dirt. I'm enjoying the hot tub, but I'm away from you. I'm away from your filth.
He's on the far
That's
end
understandable.
where it
Yeah.
starts disappearing before it reaches him.
That's understandable.
Can I talk to the lady?
Yeah.
I don't want to get up and like get closer to her, so if I'm like across the room as I'm sitting on my little comfy couch, I'd like to say out to her, "Do you have many nobles that come here for baths?"
She's kind of leaning, like she has her heads in her hand, like she's just kind of chilling. She maybe like I don't know if they have like any kind of games or whatever, but she'd have something on her table. She's kind of like maybe drawing or something, drawing a picture.
Mhm.
It doesn't even look up at you, and she goes, "Oh yeah, we have nobles coming here all the time."
Of recent memory, who is the most striking or most memorable noble that you had recently?
Well, we don't really know any of the clients' names necessarily, other than they signed the paperwork.
That is fine. What about them was so striking and memorable to you? If you could please list them as characteristics or traits.
Well, they always come in with very, very nice robes.
Nice
They're
robes.
very intricate.
Intricate.
As you're repeating stuff, she's like,
He's like, go on.
They typically, the one thing about nobles, they always have this air of superiority about them.
Air of superiority.
And they don't like to talk to people of lesser means very
Dislike
much.
peons. Please, can we rewind back to the robes? How would you describe their clothing? In detail.
Well, honestly, you can just go down to any of the shops and pick any of the clothes that they
Which
have.
one? Which one would you suggest we go to?
She pulls out this big binder that has a bunch of. She starts flipping through it, and she's kind of points. She's looking at a list, and she goes, "Well, near us we have the Gilded Thread and Moonveil Fashions."
Moonveil Fashions. Thank you. I have learned everything I need to know. We can now sit in silence for the rest of the time.
And she actually is like cool with that. She just continues drawing her picture.
And I just look straight ahead, like dead eyes. Well, I guess they are dead.
All right. Well, okay. So you guys take your bath. It's been about half hour. Maybe it's been more closer to 45 minutes. You kind of started relaxing a little bit, and kind of got into it. You paid for an hour basically, but she said 30 minutes is when you really let the minerals get into you. And you all feel fucking fantastic. Like, you feel like if you had a hangover, you don't have one anymore. You just feel like you're just like a better day is going on. You feel rejuvenated and upbeat and like a little euphoric a little bit after taking this bath.
I haven't felt this clean since Idaho.
How long ago did you say
Good, Tiny.
It's been years.
I don't really remember. At least,
When I see y'all come back out, I stand up.
Pip, it was great. So good.
Good idea, Pip.
What did you do
Excellent.
while you were waiting? Just
I did a lot of learning. We should leave now.
thanks for coming in to Whispering Water Spa. Hope you have
Goodbye.
a great day. And she kind of nudges a tip jar to the edge of her counter.
Please be careful with your jar. It might fall over the edge.
I like nudge the jar back towards her.
Sorry, lady, we got shopping to do.
And she goes, oh! Kind of like, excuse me.
I definitely tip her as the last person out.
And she says, I can tell you're of noble quality.
I whip around. What? What did you say?
That wasn't listed as a trait.
And whenever we get outside, I want to announce to everyone. I have learned many things. Most importantly, I believe that we should go to a store called The Gilded Thread to get your fancy noble clothes. That is where the door lady said that the nobles like to shop.
Where is it?
Fancy.
She said it was nearby, right down the road.
All right.
All right then.
Also, Franz, you look much cleaner now.
Thank you,
Oh,
Pip.
that's-
I don't think I've ever felt this nice. And I'm
You
just
look
like
nice.
I'm just like rubbing my arms. They're so smooth.
And I want to start.
try to,
Uh-huh.
like in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to get dirty again. So I'm just gonna like try to yeah, I'm just gonna like actively just like wipe my hands off and stuff as I get dirty.
Start washing your hands every time you do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys make your way across the street, down a few storefronts. You walk past the general store, and maybe like a weapons store, like a blacksmith, and you walk up to, what did we say it was? The Gilded
Thread.
Reds.
Thread. And you can see there's multiple on the right side of the window, and as a female, on the left side is male. Multiple very nice, intricate robes on display. And as you walk up and look through the window at them, they have massive price tags on them, like thousands of gold pieces for these up in the storefront.
Oh no.
Did I see that? No. We know if this is just fun.
And as
I
you're
got-
standing there, someone walks out, and they walk out in the robes that he walks out in, the clothes he walks out in, are nice for sure, but they're not anywhere near as nice as what you see on display up front.
Perhaps they have a clearance section. And I want to say that in full volume of that guy that just walked out as I'm looking at him.
He kind of like pops his like collar up a little bit and hunches his shoulders and like walks away quickly to try to hide his face. You say that? Fuck. They caught me.
Should we run this as a test run right now?
That is a good idea.
Yeah, if you
Perhaps we
want,
should adopt our alter identities.
We're personas right now.
All right, call me Tynestocles the Third.
I'm Mr. Cleese the Third.
Tynestocles, do you have a like a last name?
Well, sure I do. It's Tenderfoot. I told you that when we met.
It's more noble over here if I call you Mr. Tenderfoot.
They're Tenderfoot.
Sir Tenderfoot, yeah.
Excellent.
The Third.
Sir Tenderfoot.
Out of numbers is fancy.
Yeah, I agree.
He's right. And Franz,
Well, Pip, I think it was you that accidentally called me Hans earlier, and I kind of like that. So I think that's a good alias for me, Hans.
Hans Franz.
excellent.
Perfect.
And then Bob, did we figure out what your situation was?
I'm just the bodyguard, and then I
Mm.
just like stand up straight and look more serious.
You could be my right hand man.
I'll put on some sunglasses.
My secretary, if you will.
Official.
My master.
A squire.
Your attendant.
Yeah, basically you help me run things. Make sure
Yes.
things go good.
Agreed.
Dog robber. Like that. Into the shop!
Yeah, I opened the door
Bust
for
in
everyone.
there, looking noble as shit. Like,
The squad rolls in.
You're nice and clean, and you smell beautifully, but you look ragged as hell. Other than Kieran, I guess Ba doesn't look ragged, but
Hell yeah.
yeah, boss should look good.
Ba would still look professional. He
Yeah, I
is a
look very-
Ba de Garde after all.
Hell yeah.
As you walk in, you see this very short, squat halfling man, and he's basically sizing, like, there are robes on a person in front of him, and he's like, "Oh yes, wonderful, wonderful, dear. These are perfect, perfect for the gala."
The gala.
Yeah, I
And
walk right
then he thanks. He says, "I would thank you, Sir Foroth. If you would please process the payment up here, and then you could be on your merry way,
If you please.
if you please." And then this angry-looking elf man that has he has a graying beard, but he has brown hair with a brown goatee, but some gray in it. He looks like he's kind of angry, and he just kind of walks up and pays, and he grumbles a little bit to himself and walks out of the store.
Or Foroth.
And then the little halfling walks around the corner and says, "Yes, yes. How may I help you?"
I walk up to the
It's-
halfling and say, please do not speak directly to Sir Sharpscale and Sir Tenderfoot III.
And I'm looking
Excuse
at the
me,
side.
do you realize that I deal with nobles of all kinds in this store? I can speak to whoever I please. Or you can get out of my store.
Please direct your comments.
It's fine, Ba, it's fine.
I look indignant.
And he
I
kind
put my
of
hand
he
to my
kind
ear
of
like I'm
looks,
like getting notes from someone, but I'm really just pretending.
he kind of looks over at Tiny and Pip and Franz, and he sees like Franz in his ratty clothes and Tiny's fucking elephant in like farmer clothes. And he's like, "Surely you're not nobles. In any case, would you like some clothes?"
Yes, sir. I'm still not looking at him, kind of looking to the side. This is Tiny. No, wait, what did we say?
The halfling looks like he kind of gives like the Jim face to the camera.
That's definitely in game.
Yeah.
Definitely in game. Oh my god.
Fucking Jim.
What did we decide to get on your name?
Sir Tenderfoot.
And I look
Sir.
over and I give like the most seemingly out of character. My name is Tynisticles.
I'm like caught off guard for a second. I'm like, oh my god.
The third.
And which of you would be requiring new robes or clothes?
All of
Gesture
us.
to the whole group.
When you say that, he gets super excited. He goes, "Wonderful, splendid, excellent!" And he walks over and grabs like one of those little tape measure things, and starts going over and like measuring Tiny. He goes, "Good dear lad."
When he gets too
Certainly
close,
are
I'm like,
giants. And he-
you're too close to Sir Tenderfoot III.
He
No,
has
no.
to pull out. He pulls out like a 4-step stool to like get up to like measure the up around your neck and whatnot.
I wave Ba down. No, it's okay. He can approach.
Please let me do my job. Let me work my work of art.
I'm just doing
And I-
my job.
I hold out my arms and my inseam. You know.
So he measures you all out, and then he goes out. And is there any style you're looking for? Any particular style?
Noble.
Noble, that you just said. So he
Well,
goes.
no, wait,
he goes and rummages
wait.
around and pulls out an extremely expensive looking set of robes. Extremely expensive. And he's like, "All right, try these on. These are just beautiful."
Do they fit me?
Yeah, he measured you out. He made sure you got the right size.
The big man.
They just have sizes for every possible potential thing here. Okay, so.
How do I look, boys?
Excellent.
Looks good.
Noble, one might say. I must be honest. What is the price tag of this robe?
Oh, just a mere 3,000.
Surely you can cover that, right, Pip?
I do not. you can see a little bit of steam beginning to pump out from my shoulders as I'm trying to compute a response where I'm not lying. I do not believe I currently have funds that would be able to cover that amount in full at this very moment.
You could see the smile drop off of this store owner's face. He goes, "Well, then take it off. Take it off. I don't want you to ruin it. Don't stretch it."
Maybe a little less noble.
Oh. And he takes once you get the robe off.
Perfectly fitted.
He takes that one back and puts it up, and he comes back up, and there is. It's not like stained or anything, but it's definitely a rundown looking, like maybe like a used robe was sold like a thrift store a while ago or something. He brings out one of those. He goes, "This one's only 100 gold pieces. It won't fit very well. It's not the exact measurements."
I look over at Pip.
I give you a soft nod.
We'll take it.
Yeah, and it's like it's too small. Like the sleeves like right up on your forearms, and your pants are definitely like riding up on your leg for sure. It's not like crazy comically small, but it's definitely small.
It's a little small.
We would like to outfit our other nobleman.
Yeah,
here.
he's already once like you've decided you like that one, he starts measuring out the next person. All right, who's next?
no,
next.
I'm good.
Hans.
Oh, Franz. You know where you up?
Is it Hans or Franz?
Hans.
It is.
Hans.
It's Hans.
See, this is why we're practicing.
Hans.
See?
And
Step over here,
I
Sir
lean.
Hans.
Yeah, and I lean forward so you could purposely smell how nice I smell now.
He says nothing.
I lean further in. like as he's like measuring, like if he's like trying to measure like the length of my arm, I'm like raising the arm to where he can like it's by his nose so he can like smell it.
Kind of similarly to Tiny, knowing that you now don't have a good budget, he keeps going to this little back. It's like one hanger, like pole, that has old stuff on it. And he keeps going back there, and he gets all of you who are wanting to have new robes, outfitted with robes such as that. So you're now freshly cleaned. You got your robes. And I would just imagine you just kind of spend the rest of the day. I don't know if you wanted to do something else, but you could spend the rest of the day piddling around town. If you wanted to go buy some more items or whatever.
Before we leave, while the shopkeeper is like kind of digging the back and is away from the rest of the group, I want to approach him and say really softly, I turn down my volume dial. I would really like to have a bow tie.
He gets all excited. Yes, a bow tie. That would look wonderful on you. Wonderful. And so
a little bit of steam pumps out. I've never received a compliment like that before.
He comes back and he's got like a handful of bow ties in his hands, and he's kind of like putting them all up to your neck and like trying to check the color with your. What color are you? Are you like a copper color?
Yeah, kind of like a rusty copper.
Okay. So yeah, he like puts a red one up, and it kind of like it doesn't really fit too well. He puts like a black and white
purple
one. And then he puts one up, and it's just pure stark white. He's like, "Oh yes, this is splendid." Which one do you prefer?
Whatever you think is best. You are the professional.
Yes, this one. This is the one. 25 gold pieces for it.
And I pay for it, and I just kind of look at myself in the mirror for a long time. And then I leave.
Wait, what happened? Did you not get it?
No, he did get it.
Yeah, I guess y'all would see me come back out from the back, looking identical, except for one white bow tie around my neck.
Looking dapper.
I like to think I'm also wearing a bow tie now with my. I have a slight outfit change. I have a new suit but different bow tie. And I just like look at Pip and I'm like, hell yeah.
Thank you, Sir Tenderfoot the Third.
Sir Tenderfoot the Third. I keep saying it. I keep saying it like 2, 3, 4 times. Sir. Just going.
Boys, we're gala
And
ready.
Hans.
That is
All
my
right.
favorite name.
All right, and I want you guys to call Peanut Carrot instead. That's his alter ego.
Carrot.
All right,
I
so the
think we're
group
ready.
of you, I would say maybe you just kind of eat some meals, make your way over. Maybe you do go talk to the college, and you kind of realize that it's just a regular college. The circles that are there are the typical ones you'd hear of: Circle of the Moon, Circle of the Wildfire, Circle of the Spore.
Useless.
Nothing stands out to you there. And we come to nighttime, and you follow Sereth Varn's directions to Lady Vetramore's estate. And you kind of walk out of, it's not like you're out of the city limits, but you walk to the edge of where like the main city is, and you get into an area where you can see massive estates, mansions built up on hills or into the woods or whatever.
Kind of burby.
Yeah, kind of burby, but like rich people burb, like Colleyville.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you see these
But
giant
how-
houses, and one of them is lit up, and there's a bunch of people getting, being taken there on carriages or on horseback, or a bunch of people are kind of filtering into one of these houses, which you would assume to be the one that Sereth was telling you about, Lady Vetramore's estate.
Well, does everyone feel adequately prepared?
As I'll ever be.
I want some sunglasses to make myself look more bodyguard-like.
I forgot to share with you earlier, I also have an alter ego. Instead of PIP-29, my alter ego will be PIP-48.
Ooh. Write that down. Write that down.
Got it.
I love it.
Well, good luck to everyone.
All right, I have to do a little bit of explaining here how this is gonna work, because I don't want to spend 3 sessions of role-playing a gala trying to get information out. There are 50 people at this party, 50 nobles, that's not including any servants or bodyguards or anything. 50 nobles are attending this gala. It's an art fundraiser. They're selling this to fund restoration projects around Southphalia. Very expensive art pieces. I have a mechanic table. I'm not going to necessarily tell you what's on it, but there will be things that you would do at this gala to get information socially or not, or outside of socially. Like you can do things around the room, interact with other people, not necessarily the nobles, and this will accrue points, kinda. So like, let's say for example, you wanted to eavesdrop on a conversation. That would give you some information that might lead you to something else, right? And what basically it is, there are 8 nobles here that you need to speak to. And I'm not going to just have you walk up and talk to them first. You need to kind of get information to try to find out who these nobles are. There's actually 9 because Valman's one of them. You have to try to persuade these people, intimidate them, do performance checks or whatever, as the nobles trying to interact with other nobles to get information out to find out what's happening after the gala. So you don't know exactly who has the information or who has what information or what, basically. So you have to kind of navigate that. If you say something like an intimidation check and say, I'm going to kill you if you don't tell me where Valman is, and that fails, that will raise suspicion points. And if you have too many suspicion points, you'll be kicked out of the gala. You won't get arrested or anything. You'll get kicked out, basically. And there are intel points, like what you're getting for this information. if you get more intel points, the more intel points you get, the more information you have for after the gala that you can use to your advantage to basically find this information. To find Valman and what's going on after. So I'm not going to make us roleplay every conversation like where we have to small talk everything. But like I do want like you navigate, how would you interact with the party or like maybe the servants or the lady up front or whatever, ask questions, try to get information, and I'm going to make you do checks depending on what kind of like what you're trying to get out of them. And if you pass, I'm just going to give you a piece of information like let's just pretend like it came up in the conversation because I don't want to have to do like I said, I don't want to do a 3-session roleplay thing of just conversations of small talk with nobles, right? So you approach into this. Oh, and I'm going to let you meta a little bit so you can like right now so you guys can kind of talk about how this is going to go. So you walk up into the front desk. There's a lady checking people in, getting guest names. There's several guards around, just kind of like bodyguards for the house. They're wearing the same colors as maybe the estate because they're part of Lady Vetramore's estate. They're her house guards. And there are various very nicely dressed hoity-toity rich merchants and whatever all milling about in this gala. And I will let you guys approach that from there.
So you guys are gonna introduce us, right?
Yeah, I think Va is the introduction for the two of us nobles.
If anyone approaches us, I will stop them before they get too close to either Kieran or Tiny, and I'll just make them like introduce them to me before I let them speak to either of you two. And then if I think that if I'm introducing, you'll just pick whoever you want to talk to, and I'll like be the envoy of whoever you think we should talk to. I'll be like the first contact. I'll be like, hey,
I like that.
Mr. Sharpscale would like to have a word with you.
Cool.
Or I'll probably use like the nephew of the Lorian Brightscale would like to speak with you. Is it okay if I do that, Kieran?
Yeah, no, of course. I'm going full myself.
And then
and also like, but if Tiny you get approached, you're good. You know, like they're gonna come up to us too, right? Only like the lower one, the higher they are, the more they like to be approached instead of approaching. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
Yeah.
Whatever you're trying to, if you're trying to meta whatever you need to, right now is the time to do it. Because during you won't be able to do that, obviously.
Yeah, one of us will have somebody will have an opportunity, noble-wise, to get to the highest guy, and that's going to probably be Velman. What is his name?
Valman.
Velman.
Yeah, we need to be asking about Valman, Valessa, and Sir Talden.
Where do we? Can you pop that up there again?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
I think
I never closed it.
For Pip, or I guess I'll say it in character, I don't think I'll be much help in these kind of social situations, but I will be ready and listening for command.
This should pop up in your notes.
You guys should keep an eye out for anyone that looks like our suspects.
Yeah, here's the deal. The nobles aren't going to be paying attention to y'all. Nobles don't pay attention to guards and the help, right? So,
yeah.
That's kind of what Sarah was telling you. That's why, like, Pip can't go up and talk to a noble. They're going to be like, who the fuck are you? Right?
Yeah.
Right. But
I'm mostly going to be reactive to what y'all need, not doing anything.
Yeah, but I can't go talk to a servant. I can't talk to the waiting staff other than ordering drinks, right? So, I have an opportunity to Pip that I would think, Franz, are you being a noble or not? Like, what are we doing?
Me?
I'm looking at your cloak. Yeah.
I thought it was like the guard of
my bodyguard. And Pip
No,
is
Oh, you're right. We switched.
Bodyguard.
You're bodyguard.
okay.
Glad we got that sorted out.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anything else anybody can think of? I think I'm good. I think once again the focus is to find the after party, get invited, or find it, one or the other.
The grand double doors open into a sprawling, brightly lit ballroom. White marble floors gleam under the glow of golden chandeliers, their light dancing off crystal glasses and polished silver. Ornate sconces line the walls, framing tall, arched windows that look out into a moonlit gardens beyond. The air carries the mingled scents of wine, fresh flowers, and rich perfumes, accompanied by soft strains of harp and viol from a group of musicians near the far wall. Round tables dressed in lace runners dot the space, each laden with fine dining settings. While at the far end of the room, art pieces, both paintings and sculptures, stand proudly on display, each marked with an elegant placard for the fundraiser's silent auction. Nobles in fine attire adrift between displays, pausing to bid, drink, or trade gossip. The atmosphere is warm and welcoming on the surface, but there's a subtle undercurrent of calculated conversation beneath the laughter and polite applause. As you walk in, there is a line of people basically waiting to get in. Let's say there's like 3 people in front of you, and there's a lady up front, and she is asking for everyone's names as they come in. It's not a guest list. She's writing down the names as they come in. It's not like there's a pre-checked guest list. It's more of like a
Right.
track of it. So as the few in front of you filter out, I assume Kieran would walk up first.
No, I'm the first point of contact. I'll do all the paperwork for them.
Hail and well met. Name and not place of origin. Name of your
Lineage.
state. Yeah, lineage. Name of state. All that.
I'm here with Kieran Sharpclaw and the Sir Temistocles Tenderfoot III.
She doesn't even seem necessarily bothered by the fact that there's like a elephant or a warforged. But yeah, she writes down your 2 names, or she writes down those names. And she kind of makes a little comment under her breath about Blade Fire bringing in the oddest of people, basically.
I heard that. and then I walk away.
I heard that.
And then I give her a glare as I go walk away. And I like put my hand to my ear like I'm saying something into like a combat. I'm just trying to threaten, like give her a little bit of a I got my eye on you.
Are you doing an intimidation check?
No, not really. I'm just like
Okay.
I'm just letting her know.
Yeah. As you walk in, you can see obviously there's various people in front of you of all different sizes and shapes and lineages and races and everything. One does stand out to you. It was the guy you saw at the store that kind of walked out in an angry mood. He's sitting at a table by himself. You can see several goblets of wine in front of him. And every now and again he'll down like a whole goblet of wine, and then the servants will come out and bring him some more.
Okay.
Should we
Boys,
speak to that,
please
that
see.
that man? And I point to like the
Easy
guy.
target.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I start heading to the bar.
I
Yeah,
think we should
Kieran
follow.
just starts walking towards finds a table for people to serve me.
Yeah, they're bringing various hors d'oeuvres and offering different wine choices for the party, for anyone. I think I actually had. I thought I had a. Just because you guys liked the menu last time, I thought I had one. I don't know where it's at. Damn it.
While we're
My
sitting
immersion
down
is
at the
gone.
table, I want to use my eye for detail to like see if I can spot any people that look like the suspects. So just other elves. That might be what we're looking at. Elf-looking noble people, I guess.
So, sorry. I didn't put it in there, but he would have described these people to you on this list of suspects, obviously, right? He wouldn't just give you.
Aw, damn.
But it's just there's such a mix of people right now. You can't really make out anyone that stands out. It would make sense to you. They were one of the ones on the list. There's several people around you talking to you.
Kieran, I think you should stand out more. I think it'd be better for other people to approach us first. Is there something that you could do to like make it obvious that you're related to Felorian, or a very noble?
Yeah, let me get some drinks, and you can start spreading some things around about. Oh, there he is over there. I'll start having a good time. Is there any pool or dancing or anything? Or is it just food and drinks right now?
It's just food and drinks in the silent auction. There's a group playing music in the corner. You guys gonna try to eavesdrop on anything, or like try to learn any information, or go talk to the guy you've already seen?
Yeah, I want to try to see if I can eavesdrop to locate Valessa. Like if anyone's talking about Valessa, or if I can recognize Valessa based on the description.
Okay, if you roll a perception check.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Ooh.
Very
You needed a
clearly,
21.
You notice a very pretty blonde elf woman is kind of standing off, and she's kind of surrounded by several nobles, and she's entertaining them all. She meets the description that Sarah spelled out for Valessa, and you can definitely tell that's her for sure.
So is she talking to someone, or just sitting by herself?
She has a group of people around her right now. Like, let's say like 2 people are with her.
Can I make a perception check for the people she's talking with? I'm wanting to like look for or try to maybe find Sir Foreth that we saw in the wardrobe store.
Yeah, he's sitting. Let's just say
He's
sitting
by
down
himself.
in this chair by himself right now.
Oh,
That
He's
was the one
chugging
that you
drinks.
spotted when you walked in.
oh, I'm so sorry.
He's the only one that would even be recognizable to you. So
And then you just said he chugged down a drink already?
yeah, you can tell he's multiple wines deep, multiple goblets of wine deep.
You're gonna go ahead and talk to him, Pip?
Yeah. Or just
I'm gonna-
Tiny. Was Tiny gonna try and talk
Either
to
way.
someone? Well,
All of it.
who do you
We gotta
guys
do
want me to
everything.
talk to? Approach first.
Valessa.
Okay, sure. I'll go to wherever Tiny pointed me to, and I'll go up to like the elf woman and just interrupt whoever she's talking to, and just go. Pardon the intrusion, but Sir Tenderfoot III would like to speak with you.
And as you walk up, before you even get there, one of the people talking to her, very handsome, smooth, suave-looking elf, full black hair. Per the description that Sareth gave you, this is Valman. He gives a huge warm smile to Valessa, and you can kind of hear him mutter to her, "Well, I hope to see you there tonight." And he goes, and he just tells her have a good night, and he kind of bows out before you guys. He notices you guys walking up, and then he walks away as you do that. But Valessa is standing there by herself. There was one person with Valman that kind of tapered off into the crowd.
I just gesture to Sir Tenderfoot III and his amazing glory.
Does she react, or?
You can definitely tell she has like a calculating vibe about her. She is not drinking any wine. She doesn't have any food with her. She seems to be assessing what's happening here. She doesn't recognize you, but she does give you the courteous hail and well met.
And I give her kind of an embarrassed look, And I was like, pardon me for the intrusion, madame, but I was told you could be some assistance to me on the discreet variety.
And what sort of assistance did you need?
Well, it's quite silly, you see. I actually need a new dock because I was kicked out of my last dock and I don't have anywhere to park my boats. But it is, hot, as some people might call it. And then I tap my trunk with my fingers.
I want to be just nodding behind him.
I need you to roll a deception check.
Okay.
She tells you there's many docks around Cyophelia, but I wouldn't be able to help you with any hot, she does the air quotes, boats, if that's what you're asking me.
No, well, maybe I was misinformed. My apologies. And I back away.
Have a good evening, ma'am. And I walk away with him.
Dang it, roll that. What are you doing right now, Kieran?
Yeah, I kind of got me a drink and been just watching everything that's been happening. And then and trying to clock what I think is put in order, like who's the most noblest person in the room in terms of the way they're carrying themselves and all that kind of good stuff.
While you're kind of like looking around or whatever, you see this portly man walk up to you. And he looks pretty happy and a little drunk maybe. And he's like, "Hail and well met. I've never seen you around here before."
Kieran Sharpclaw III. How you doing?
Lord Enthys Valoran, and I'm doing wonderfully.
I don't know why. These things are so boring. I swear. But we nobles, we have to come to these, right?
Yes, you come to these so you can go to the real ones later, if you know what I mean.
Exactly. Now, I'm out of town, but I would love to get into some good gambling or see some provocative dances from some ladies, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't know if you saw
about-
Jacob.
What? Oh.
But when this gentleman walks up to Kieran, I touch Kieran's back and I cast Enhanced Ability on him.
Okay.
For any charisma checks.
Okay. So this man starts talking to you about like his business and what he does in Cyophelia, and he does mention Valman's name as you're talking to him.
Oh yeah, I definitely chat him up more about. Yeah, I'm new here. I mean, I'm here for the festival, but probably be gone. But I've heard about this guy. He's a pretty well-to-do man, money-wise. Does he like to gamble?
Valman?
And I'm like,
I don't know about gamble, but he does spend his money on some things. I don't know if I should talk about it.
I mean, and I actually like kind of do a thing where I let him off the hook on it, very gracious about it, but then I kind of bring it back up again after I bought him another round, and we're towards the end of that second round. You know what I'm saying? And get it back into bring it back to Valman and just what's he dealing in for real though? I mean, I gotta see what's going on. It's just a way to make some money, I don't want to spend it on these auctions. I like to throw some real gold around, if you know what I'm saying.
I want you to think about how you're going to ask this question, to do either persuasion or deception or intimidation, to ask him information about Valman, and then do it. Like, think about how you're gonna do that and do it.
Yeah, I would like you come back to me, Aaron, right now. Deception, for sure. With the whole idea that I'm trying to really our performance either one, or I'm trying to get him to really see me as somebody who's a noble with money, who wants to really turn it into a lot of money. Whether it's gambling or venture capitalists investing, doing something nefarious or not.
Okay, lawyer deception check.
Yeah, but oh man,
But he has enhanced ability, so he has advantage.
Oh, roll another one.
Charisma
Ooh,
checks.
clutch.
oh shit, oh shit. Come on, baby.
Okay, thankfully he has a really low DC.
Wow. Clutch.
So yeah, he kind of starts talking, and he's talking about Valman. He's like, well, if you want to make some extra money, you need to talk to Valman. Did you get an invite to his party after this one? And he's not really even saying it very quietly. You feel like he should be, maybe, but he's not.
Yeah, I would be like, shit, man. What do I say in that moment? Like, no, unfortunately, I haven't met him yet. But my elephant friend did get his invite. He's being a little silly, acting like he won't tell me where it is. I'm sure he will. But if I don't go,
the elephant's going to come? I'm not sure if he'll fit in a ferry to get across the lake. Those ferries are very small.
Oh no, we already have that. We've already settled that for him. And like I said, I'll at least be going that far with him.
And he kind of starts just rambling on more about his business and some coming into some money recently, and he doesn't really say much else beyond that.
Heard. I guess
I
I'd
did
let
tell
it
you there's a
guess.
ferry that takes it across. That's across the lake.
Yeah, I would work that information for now and see where it goes. And I would tell, I would get to at least Ba if I can't get to the third Tenderfoot and tell him kind of sold that he's already going to the thing. And Tenderfoot is that he already knows.
Damn right.
I don't know if help or hurt. But let him know.
Franz, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Rolling.
Rolling.
You hear in a hushed conversation next to you, two nobles are kind of whispering back and forth, but loudly. Well, I never got the invite, but I heard that, fuck. that Svenmeyer got, I heard that Svenmeyer got the invite. How did such a young elf get access to that?
Just to confirm, the name was Svenmar?
I'll type it in here. There's a lot of names here.
Thank you.
That's why I went, fuck, I forgot.
Oh, that's Svenmar. Okay. I lean forward. Is the big fella still in front of us?
Were you with Kieran?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because like
after that
I'm role playing as
conversation-
his bodyguard, so
Yeah.
I'm just like
That
walking with him.
conversation petered out, and he's just walking off, whatever, mingling with other people.
Okay, yeah. So I tell Kieran that there's some people that are upset that they didn't get an invite, but a Thes Finmar has gotten an invite.
You figure out who that guy is. Start looking around.
Perhaps we should talk to Theth.
And I say, I believe they said it was a young elf,
All right.
but of course, young would still be like, like it could be middle aged, it'd be a young elf.
Okay. Go. what's them? Fucking Tenderfoot, man. I don't know why I can't fucking remember that. What's he doing? Where's he at? I'm looking around for him. Are we
I
all
like to-
separated?
Yeah, we have to look for the elephant in the room.
Oh!
Can I convince any of these nobles to a drinking contest?
Thanks, David.
You can try to come talk to Sir Talden over here. He's drinking heavily.
Yeah, I'll
You
go.
also hear a bunch of laughter from this table over here as several nobles, the whole table's full, and you see a halfling man is entertaining the group and telling something very funny to the group. But yeah, he's kind of commanding that table. Just throwing that out there.
I'll go pretend like I was always part of the crowd watching the halfling and try to immerse myself in it.
With his group or with the?
Yeah, the group. No, with the group.
So as you walk up, he kind of like addresses you with the whole party like, "Hail and well met. What is a Loxodon doing in Saphelia these days?"
I heard there was a dapper party, but so far I'm not impressed.
Not impressed? This party is excellent.
Where's the drinking? Where's the merriment?
You're completely surrounded by drinking and merriment.
Back where I'm from, the parties would put this to shame. And then I point over to the band, band, louder! And I try to get them all to start dancing with me.
All the people at the table or the band?
Yeah, no, the people at the table with the band being louder.
A couple of the nobles at the table join in with you. Etrin doesn't. He continues conversation with someone next to him, talking about some of his recent exploits and sales he's made.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, unless are you wanting to keep talking to him?
I'm trying to just get on the in crowd with this group, so that'll be a long con.
I want to say something to Kieran. Kieran.
Yeah.
Sharpclaw. May I have a moment with you? There's a security matter I wish to discuss.
Yeah, and I'm still like noble mode, like, ugh. And like, of course, Pip. And like, 48?
I give you a nod. And I want to kind of take you off to the side a little bit, not like drastically so, but at least to where the two of us could kind of talk softly without fear of being overheard, And I turn down my volume slider as I speak to you. I feel as though we need to more actively engage in interrogational questioning.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to run up to them. We figured that's the guy, right?
I have an idea. It's risky, but perhaps it could pay off. Would you like me to share it with you now?
Yeah, and I look exasperated to the crowd and give her the looks that makes sure that other nobles won't come close because I'm mad at and I'm about to deal with my servant here. But yeah, definitely. What you got? Because at this point, I really trust Pip's tactical ideas all the time. It's getting me better and better.
Like I said, this is audacious, but perhaps we approach the host of the party. Do you remember his name? Valman Theralis. Perhaps the two of us approach him together, and I state to him that I am wishing to seek security detail from him under the assumption that you will be invited to the party. We do not even ask that you will be invited, but instead state that you will be invited because of the high level of your nobility. Do you understand what I am insinuating?
Yeah, we just put it all out there this is a foregone conclusion. We need to get the security figured out. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And this is my reasoning.
Okay.
It is noted in the document provided to us by SV that Sir Taldan Foroth, he works at the head of a security detail, and I wonder, because of their relationship together with the Circle, that perhaps he will be performing the security detail. So under this ruse, I request to speak with Foroth under the guise that I am also exacting your security detail, which enables a conversation between you and Valman, and myself and Foroth.
And then, yeah, so like, Kieran takes it all in and looks mad, like, ah! And then kind of gets a little low with you. He's like, yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna follow your lead now.
Excellent.
Okay.
And I just want to stomp right on over to Valman. Are there like people around him?
Yeah, Valman's never alone.
Okay.
And I follow for sure. Right? I'm supposed to follow? Is that about it?
And yeah. And so
I'm gonna be behind like I do.
I stomp up, not menacingly, but that's just kind of how I walk. In a way to where like I'm obviously like seeking an audience with Valman, but I'm not like interjecting into whatever conversation is currently happening. But I kind of want to like make myself seem as big, like I'm kind of pumping a little bit of steam out of my shoulders, just to like be as intimidating of a Warforged as I can. Like I'm the real deal, you know.
I do, because I'm following Kieran. I heard Pip's idea, so I want to recast Enhance Ability and basically transfer it over to Pip.
And yeah, he's speaking to a couple of people, and he notices you as you walk up. Obviously, you're a fucking robot.
Right.
And after he's done talking with the people he's currently with, he makes his way over to you. And he says, "Hail and well met, Warforged. I'm surprised to see you this far west."
Yes. My company brings me to far and noble places such as this. It is an honor to be in your acquaintance.
And he gives a little, like, courtesy bow.
I apologize for disrupting your conversation, but I wanted to touch base with you on a few different aspects of the after party this evening.
When you mention the after party, he instantly drops his smile, and he looks bothered, and he interrupts you. What after party do you speak of?
And I, in a rare moment for Pip, I think I want to try and roll a persuasion roll. I don't want to intimidate him just yet, but I want to kind of hold my ground and say, Valman Thralis, a nobleman such as yourself, and a nobleman of this caliber, and I gesture to Kieran, are both well aware of all of the night's activities. And it is because of that that I wanted to discuss security detail for my commissioner here.
Okay, roll either persuasion or deception check.
Okay. They're both abysmal.
You get advantage.
Yes.
Have advantage.
Yes, we do. Oh,
Let's
at -1.
Let's see. So after you say that, he kind of puts his arm around you and starts ushering you over to a different corner. Let us go somewhere a little quieter.
Certainly. And while we're walking together, I kind of want to like look over my shoulder at the group behind me, and just like a real quick, and I like flash my spotlight once, and then turn back around.
I noticed PFP, and I'm just like, dang, he's really going after
Yeah, I give him a thumbs up, a very visible thumbs up.
And as he pulls you to the side, he's like, "Look, I am well aware of who's invited to this party, and whoever your noble is I know of no one coming with a Warforged. So who are you with?"
I'm with the nobleman, Kieran Sharpclaw. I'm sure you are well aware of his uncle, Valeris Sharpclaw.
Thalorian.
Thalorian.
Brightsville.
I wasn't part of that one shot, so I'm
Yeah,
a little
no,
hazy
no,
on the
you're good.
details.
I was assuming so, but when you say his name, Valman kind of like straightens up a little bit. Sir Thalorian?
Correct. And it should be noted that my young sire is looking for inroads into the nobleman community. He is fresh bait, willing to be incorporated into any society that might take him in. Yours, here tonight, is the first of his ventures. You have first pickings.
Are you aware of what we're doing at this meeting? Has anyone informed you of this?
I would pause for just a second and then say, with all due respect, merchantman, I'm a lowly security detail. While my job is important, the details are not, so I am not informed of them.
And he kind of leans in closer to you and says, "We're offering change."
Okay, I'm gonna roll a performance check because I'm going to like nod along, like, yes, of course. Yeah.
He does continue on as you're rolling that. We're looking for investors, you see. Ones who are trying to invest in a brighter future for Cyophelia. Mount Nova as a whole, really. And you feel like he's going into like salesman mode at this point.
And Pip his charisma is so low. He's an 8. He buys it. He's like, and he says back, "Well, that is excellent to hear. I am sure that my contractor would be very interested in these kind of offers, as am I. The betterment of Mount Nova is something that we should all strive for."
If his pockets are deep, we can make them deeper. And he kind of gets like excited about like thinking there's young meat basically willing to come do this.
And once again, poor innocent naive Pip is going to think back to all of the times that his party members have talked about money, are willing to spend money, will not let him do things for free. And so he nods and says, "Yes, my companions are very deeply interested in money and mercantilism."
And he says, "You can speak to the lady checking people in. She can give you more information. But don't do it yet. Maybe when there's less people."
Excellent. I will do so. Is there any security detail from your end that I need to coordinate with to make sure that both you and my ward will both be safe at this event tonight?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. My house guard will be there.
And for security purposes, what is the name of your house guard?
The name of the house? It's just like his estate. I don't know if they have a name. No, I mean.
Oh,
like,
I'm sorry. I think I misunderstood. I thought he meant like a
guards.
private bodyguard.
Yeah, no. House guard, like multiple guards.
Oh, okay.
Like
In
you
that
see
case, I would.
here, multiple soldiers standing around in armor.
Right, literally the guards of the house. Okay, yeah. He would. Pip would nod.
Give me all of their names.
Pip would nod and say, "Excellent. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we are very much looking forward to the event later tonight. And this event now. It is quite pleasant."
Please stop speaking of the event later tonight. It is not for everybody.
Yes, that will be the last time I speak of it. Until later tonight. And when I speak to the lady at the front.
As you walk away, you notice a dwarf walking up to you. He sees you talking to Valman, and he looks like a pretty stoic dwarf, but he does have a warm smile still. And he walks up and he's like, "Hail and well met, a war forged in Cyophelia." And he is a dwarf, you notice.
Yeah, I would greet him back in Dwarvish. My language codex supports that. "Hail and well met, Palmason."
What is a Warforged doing over here?
I've been contracted out by the Bear Clan, performing ritual for them across the sea. Of what clan do you belong?
What clan would you belong to? Do they ever have like a merchant clan? Who's the merchants? Stag, maybe?
Yeah, Stag or Kraken, like trade.
Kraken for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
mercantile. Yeah.
And he kind of stands up proud and beats his chest and says, Kraken! House of the Kraken.
A noble clan indeed. It is comforting seeing a familiar face here. I've not been with the Stone Folk for some time. What brings you to the Elvish lands?
Well, I've been here for some time. I take a residence in Cyophelia. I run multiple different businesses here. Make a lot of money through restoration projects and running warehouses and docks. And I see
Warehouses?
you've spoken to Valman there. He's
Yes.
an interesting man to work with, but he has definitely helped me make a lot of money.
I apologize. I do not believe I caught your name.
Rurik Orhart.
A name fit for a Kraken.
Probably more that should be like boat related, but whatever.
Oh, I took ore as in like a shipping ore.
Oh yeah, actually that's better.
That's how I spelled it. That's funny.
There, yeah, perfect. Even better.
Well, you must be doing quite well for yourself to be here tonight. And when I say that, I want to wiggle my bow tie slightly to show him I'm also doing quite well for myself.
Yeah, so he does kind of like address you quietly because he saw you talking to Valman. He goes, "Do you have business dealings with Valman? Who are you working with? Might I speak to them?"
And I'm going to attempt the world's worst insight check. Trying to learn from my party members.
Hey?
Do you still get advantage?
What are you trying to
No,
do?
this
That's
is
wisdom.
wisdom, unfortunately. I just want to see, like, if I guess I feel like he's being, like, genuine, you know? Like, is he serving himself in this venture, or maybe is he actually interested in who I'm with? You know what I mean?
He's interested in who you're with. You wouldn't know if he's trying to, if it's for selfish reasons or what.
No, I mean, yeah, what the hell? I'm a Warforged. Of course. Please, come with me. And I would bring Rorik back to the group that I'm assuming has kind of been waiting for me after my conversation with Valman.
Hail and well met, Rurik Orhart.
Excuse me, what is your business with our party?
I was wanting to talk to you about some potential business ventures.
With
He is a
whom
dwarf.
Whom specifically?
And I looked to Pip. I don't know who I'm supposed to be talking to.
No, well, I gesture towards the dragon and the elephant.
Yes, sir.
And,
These
he
two are the
kind of
noblemen
looks
in
and says,
our
which
party.
one of you has inner dealings with Valman?
I point over to Longclaw.
Those dealings haven't been procured as of yet, but we're more interested. We are definitely interested in what he's doing. I kind of give him a look, penetrating, intimidation, maybe.
Okay, roll.
Just wait for his response.
Yeah. He kind of laughs off what you say, but he does say, like, you're amongst friends here, don't worry about it. I was wondering if you would potentially go into the meeting after this gala. The
When
one
you
at
say that, I
Valman's estate.
thunderface. You know of the after party.
Well, yes, of course. I assume that's why you were talking with Valman.
He should
And
have been.
I want to look at Tiny and say, I cannot confirm or deny.
Well, I'm going to the after party.
I will also be at the after party then. Why
Yes.
are you going to the after party?
Well, Valman's going to explain everything to us, where all of our money's been going and why he needs more investors like us. Some of us have already had dealings with him, but some of these people here and these new ones, which I assume Mr. Sharpclaw would be one of these potential investors, are still trying to be sold on the idea. So
Well, I mean,
get
Mr.
Valman's
He-
estate. You got the invite, right?
Yes, we have the invite. And I think Pip would kind of begin to realize that he hasn't had a chance to fill in the group on anything that was said, so only he knows what Valman said. So he's just trying to kind of cover for everyone else. Yes, we have received the invite, and we are well aware of everything that will be happening tonight.
And because of what you rolled, the information that you get from him through conversation, he warns you to not wander around the ballroom. And then he does mention that Valman sold his familial estate a few months ago and now owns this smaller one that this party's at.
Curious.
I want to thank him in Dwarvish.
Yeah, and he definitely respectfully gives you a, like, I guess, a respectful goodbye and sends you about your night. It is 8:05. I don't know if we want to stop or not. There's obviously more information that has to be gathered out of this. I thought I'd go a little bit faster, but
Yeah, I have to go, but I'll also save filling y'all in until next time so that we're not like rushed or anything.
See, that's perfect.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's good.
GG's.
Yeah, that was fun.
Football file.
GG's.
Good job,
That was cool.
guys. Good night.